transmission from Giannessi Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jumbo.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, round 1 underway. This man is all the rage, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. Very difficult challenge for the opponent here tonight. This is an outstanding first-round fighter. Outstanding fighter overall, but the fight time of the UFC, not a lot, because more often than not, he gets the opponent out of there in round 1. And there's a takedown attempt. Just out of range with that right hand. Trying to establish the jab early on here.
And they clinch. Look for him now.
Oh, double leg takedown is good. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Choi. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Knee on belly. He's raining down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Making all these shots count.
Great job landing from the top position. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Just over 3 minutes to go. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now, DC, a lot of options at his disposal from here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of attempting a choke now.
That Darce choke is tight.
All right, looking for the submission now. Back and forth we go.
Back and forth. These guys are fighting.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. In the half guard.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. All right, side control now.
There it is, now he's going to mount. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. Nice transition.
ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter. Gotta be careful here.
20 seconds to go in round one. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great job back out there. Take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. Almost had him out this time. I want you to.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
All right, round two. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Able to block that one. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, nice little right hook there. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Nice job by him defensively there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by the Korean Superboy. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Nice punch to the head.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees it.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, we told you off the top that this boxer had plus takedown defense despite no wrestling background, and he's been able to keep the fight standing tonight.
You know, when people told me this, I didn't believe it. I had no doubt that this wrestler would get him to the ground. I've been proven wrong in this boxing.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Big right hand.
Strong outside leg kick.
Another one. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Just out of range with that strike.
He's got that soft collar tie locked in.
Choi's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Gets the single leg takedown. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by the Korean Super Bowl.
Get back up to your feet.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Changing the position.
Under a minute to go. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Big ground and pound. Now he's going full mount.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent.
Nice block. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
He was able to get that right hand over the top into the target.
Continuing to go to the head.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Push kick there to the body. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh, lands the overhand. How good is that?
Let's recompose, stay focused.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Now we're going.
Oh, nice knee. That is bone on bone. Once again, employing the knee. Oh, and there is another knee. Man, those are doing a lot of damage to his opponent here in this fight. I'd be crying at my Cheerios in the corner by now. Ow. Going to the knee strike now. That is how you scramble, folks. Another nice knee there. Oh, nice knees by him. Man, he does not discriminate. He is throwing to all parts of the target tonight.
They talk about using all your weapons. Tonight, he is using those knees to slow down his opponent. On point with that jab today.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Choi's eye now closing up.
Big shot lands for both guys.
That strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
And back to his feet. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
lot of trouble.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. You wonder if the offensive fighters going to start to get frustrated here. Most skipped on all these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Big shot to the body.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Just out of range with that right hook. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing... The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
1 minute to go in the round. Oh, looks as though that...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, somehow, some way you got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter, because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the Korean Superboy. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys going to kick and sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the...
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Leg kick lands.
Oh, and there's another... Choi's got a bruise, now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
You hurt him bad.
Choi's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Takedown defense is there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Punch back out. Choi's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see him targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, past the time to find that shot again. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off of him by blocking all these attacks.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Korean Super Bowl. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Nice jab by the Korean Super Bowl. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
Another shot here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Ooh, big shot lands.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Fifth and final round. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching.
Choi's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise him. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, landed some big shots. Oh, he hurt him again!
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, bails on the submission now. He's having his way with him here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. While the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, you know he's tougher than I am. He's hurt now. Throws that teep. Throwing that jab, no good.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
Choi's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you got the Anderson Silva situation. He's hurt! He's hurt!
Seconds remain in the round. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Choi's in half guard now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-44, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
Doo-ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this